Things are evolving fast in the revived class of compact pickups, as several major car makers such as Toyota and Ram already announced their interest in joining the segment. But how about the company that has already great experience with making small unibody pickups? Is this the right segment for Subaru's qualities? Stay with us to see how the all-new Subaru BRAT is about to wow everybody. Could Subaru BRAT be the name of Maverick's toughest rival? For a long time, car companies were repeating the same mantra about buyers wanting bigger trucks. That was just an excuse to make a bigger profit, and we could say that practice finally came to its end with the launch of the Maverick. It turned out that not all of us need a large pickup. Not all of us need a truck that can tow 10,000 pounds. All we need is the practicality of a pickup body style so we can use the benefits of an open cargo area. We also want a pickup with good fuel economy, as well as a pickup that rides smoothly and acts more like a passenger car in terms of handling and maneuverability. Some car makers have entered this game, others will join the segment very soon. Subaru will be one of them, but it won't strictly follow the rules. No, it'll offer something more refined than a classic pickup, but also something more rugged than the Maverick or Santa Cruz. That's why the new model is coming with a well-known moniker, at least among brand enthusiasts. Back in the day, Subaru had a model called BRAT in its lineup, which remained famous not just for its jump seats, but also for a great combination of maneuverability, off-road performance, and reliability. It seems like a very adequate moniker for the new pickup, which will have to check many boxes to be competitive in this segment. Design. So the first thing that comes to mind is, what would the new BRAT look like? Well, a pickup body style is a certain thing, but it's still unclear which cab style. A crew cab layout would be the most reasonable and most desirable, but we're pretty sure that there's a good number of enthusiasts who would like to see a regular cab layout with 2 doors, a single row of seats, and a little bit longer cargo bed. Therefore, we won't be surprised if we see both styles on offer. No matter the body style, the new pickup will ride on a unibody platform, as that's one of the segment's standards. So the new BRAT would use the latest iteration of the company's global platform, which is highly modular and underpins almost the entire Subaru lineup. The closest relative would depend on size. If Subaru wants to offer something smaller and more maneuverable, then the Crosstrek seems like a perfect basis. Otherwise, we might see an Outback-based pickup where aesthetics and most of the parts would be shared with the popular wagon. Powertrain. Ford has set the bar high with the new Maverick. On one side, there is a super efficient hybrid setup that returns 42 mpg in the city and 33 mpg on the highway and delivers a quite respectable 191 horsepower at the same time. On the other hand, there is a capable 250 horsepower Turbo 4, which seems like an excellent choice for anyone who's looking for a little bit of excitement from this primarily utility vehicle. Subaru may not have all the answers to the Maverick. It doesn't have such an efficient hybrid powertrain on offer, but it definitely has a proper engine to rival the Turbo 4. Of course, we're talking about the 2.4-liter Turbo 4, which puts out quite a respectable 260 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque. Still, that engine would probably be reserved for higher trim levels. Those who look for an affordable solution will probably look for something more basic, and we believe that would be the 2.5-liter naturally aspirated flat 4. With 182 horsepower, it definitely won't be able to provide the most exciting driving experience, but should be good enough to get the job done. Both engines would come in pair with the continuously variable transmission, which may not be the most exciting solution. Therefore, we can only pray for the manual, which could be offered in some kind of a performance version in pair with a turbocharged engine. Off-road performance. One of the biggest gaps between compact pickups and genuine body-on-frame midsize pickups is in the off-road performance. If you look at models like the Tacoma, Ranger, Colorado, or Gladiator, they're all amazing off-roaders. Some of their versions like the TRD Pro, Raptor, ZR2, or Rubicon are legitimate off-road monsters, which can't be said for compact pickups. The Maverick Hybrid doesn't even come with all-wheel drive, while the Turbo 4 is available with a system that's designed for snow, pond roads, and similar things. The same thing is with the Santa Cruz, which is also miles away from the serious off-road performance. The Subaru BRAT, on the other hand, has the potential to slot between the two segments in terms of off-road performance. Of course, we don't expect it to be as capable as the aforementioned midsize pickups, but it'll definitely be way better than its main rivals. The main reason? Standard all-wheel drive. As you probably know, all Subaru models except for the BRZ are designed as all-wheel drive models from the ground up. The legendary symmetrical all-wheel drive system has always been among the best in the business because it permanently sends power to all wheels, feature equal-length half-axles, the well-known X-Mode, and many other ingredients that have made Subaru a natural choice in areas with a lot of snow, on mud terrain, etc. Of course, we would also expect to see the new pickup offered in the Wilderness trim, which would elevate the Brat's off-road performance even more, thanks to the increased ground clearance and upgraded suspension, skid plates, better tires, and many more. At the same time, the Brat could also offer a superior on-road driving experience. The benefits of a boxer engine are no secret. Thanks to its placement, the center of gravity is lower, which translates to less body lean in corners, even with a softer suspension. In other words, the Brat could easily be not just more engaging, but also more comfortable than rivals. Towing capacity. No one expects unibody pickups to be able to tow a boat, but the Maverick really disappoints in this aspect. The base versions can tow more than 2,000 pounds, while the max 4,000 pound towing rating is only available with the tow package and Turbo 4. The Brat could do a little bit better thanks to the standard all-wheel drive. We presume that the base Brat could be good for 3,000 or maybe even 3,500. The Turbo 4 powered model should be able to go way over 4,000 and get closer to 5K. Now that's something. As for the payload capacity, 1,500 pounds is the bare minimum for the class, but we're pretty sure that the Brat's max ratings will be a little bit higher. Interior design. A good mix of quality, simplicity, and space is what most expect from a compact pickup. If you look at the Maverick, it features a pretty spacious cabin, a functional cargo bed, and excellent ergonomics. The Santa Cruz, on the other hand, looks fancier from the inside, with nicer materials, attractive aesthetics, and a better overall feel of quality. Can the Subaru BRAT deliver something similar while keeping production costs low? We have no doubt. Although modern Subarus feature way better build quality and nicer materials than earlier generations, they're still rather simple. Typical Subaru buyers don't care much about fancy things. For them, it's about the drivetrain, it's about the boxer engine, it's about functionality, and that's why we think this role is perfect for the Japanese manufacturer. Subaru knows how to execute a quality and functional interior without paying too much attention to fancy things, and that's great if you want to cut production costs. In a segment like this, every penny means a lot, but a mitigating circumstance is that Subaru's interiors are already rather functional than elegant and that they don't cost a fortune to be built. Tech and safety features. Does this mean that the Brat is going to lack any modern features? Not at all. We expect to see a good portion of tech goodies, including an optional 11.6-inch touchscreen. The company is also known for being pretty generous with standard safety features, so we wouldn't be surprised to see this one fully loaded. Things like a rear-view camera, forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, pedestrian and cyclist detection, lane keep assist, lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control, and automatic high beams can all be part of the standard equipment. A few more advanced systems would be available as upgrades, things like reverse collision warning, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, reverse automatic emergency braking, etc. No matter the cab style, the Subaru BRAT will feature modest dimensions and therefore won't feature a particularly long cargo bed. It won't feature those crazy jump seats like the original model, but could come with a couple of smart design solutions to increase functionality and be more flexible. A bed extender is one of the things that come to mind, but we would also like to see some kind of a mid-gate design, of course. Subaru knows how to design it because the old Baja featured something like that 20 years ago. Release date and price. We believe that the Subaru BRAT will be ready to hit the market already in the next year. It's still early for the exact price, but the ballpark figure would be between $23K and $25K for base models. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.